back with you. I was able to catch Mark Soto. We were actually just hanging out at the Millionaires Retreat, Big Idea Mastermind Millionaires Retreat for the last couple of days. And he's actually at my place right now, so I just wanted to talk to him for just a few minutes. Mark, if you don't mind, where are you from?
I'm originally from San Antonio,
All right.
but I'm staying over there by Corpus Christi, a small town outside Corpus Christi.
From the big state of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been there?
I've been there for about 5 years.
Okay, cool. So Mark, you just joined Big Idea Mastermind just recently. So you're a brand new member with Big Idea Mastermind, right? Tell me a little bit about what you do currently outside of the Big Idea, obviously, and maybe a little bit about your background. What did you do before?
Actually, I come from a very, very rough background. I went through a lot of ups and downs in my life. And I hit rock bottom. Just to make a long story short, I hit rock bottom in different aspects of my life with drugs, alcohol, you name it. I was there. I went to a ministry by Corpus Christi, and there, I had a transformation. And from there, I started doing ministry. I actually met my wife at that ministry, so we got married, and we have a 1-year-old little girl named Genesis Soto. And we're doing ministry. We go into the prisons and we preach the gospel in the prisons. We also have prisoners all over the prison systems all over the USA that we minister through the U.S. mail. So
awesome.
Yeah,
That's a good place to meet your wife.
awesome place.
Cool. So what do you? Okay, so that's what you do. That's like your full time focus.
That's my life.
Okay. So what attracted you to online? I mean, online marketing, this industry. What made you look into this?
Well, what happened, Vic, is that doing this ministry, what we were doing to feed the ministry as far as financially, my wife and myself would go to the streets and fundraise with banana nut bread. So we would fundraise with a banana nut bread for $5 to help with the gas so we can continue going to the prisons and for the postage and all that good stuff. So I was telling my wife we need to find something different to do because I have back problems and other reasons that we want to stay together as a family. So what I do, Vic, I get a website. I don't know anything about online marketing, brand new. I said I have to do something. I want to do something at home to stay together with my wife and my daughter. And I buy a website. It's a drop shipping website where it's a store, and I'm thinking that it's gonna work and this and that. Anyhow, I find out that you need traffic to get to the website. So I Google get traffic to a website, and you pop out. You're everywhere for high traffic.
Yeah,
High Traffic Academy. So I click on the button and I start seeing the video. And when I start seeing the video, at first I said, "Oh no, another guru, another guy." And then I saw you go make a pit stop in the video when you went to the bank and you came out with $30,000 and then you spread it out like Scarface in your table. And I said, "No, I was about to click you off."
Really?
But I didn't. I didn't click you off. I saw it. I saw the videos and I joined. It was very, very inspiring the way you were teaching. I'm a very visual type of person, and you were just breaking things down like peas and carrots, and that's what I needed because I'm new. So you earned my trust.
So you started with High Traffic Academy. So you started to learn how to get traffic. How did you find Big Idea Mastermind? Obviously, you just joined us recently, and you're here at the retreat that we're having. How did you come across Big Idea Mastermind? How did you hear about it?
Well, when I joined High Traffic Academy, I had made a commitment to learn because I was brand spanking new. So as I
So let me ask you this. So before High Traffic Academy, you knew nothing about marketing. And how long ago did you join High Traffic Academy?
I learned. I joined in about, I think it was October, November, something like that.
So 5-6 months.
Yes,
Something like that?
roughly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you get in with High Traffic Academy. You learn some things. Then okay. Go ahead and continue. So,
Well, the thing is that being so new, Vic, I dedicated and committed to. I would get up at 6 in the morning, and all the way to 11, 12, sometimes 1 in the morning, and I would just study. You would see me with my notebook right there, and I was just listening to your studies and just absorbing and absorbing and absorbing. Not having any income coming in for the ministry, still going to the prisons and ministering out there, and just walking by faith, walking by faith. So I'm learning, absorbing, and then after a good while, I started implementing some of the techniques that you show. It starts working. It starts working. So I actually didn't make so much money off of that because that's when Big Idea came up. You had a big idea, and like I said, you earned my trust. So I was in before, as soon as you said it, I was in. In fact, when you did the webinar on December 20, you were talking in the webinar. I kind of opened another window and I went to GoDaddy and I went to Big Idea Mastermind to go get a domain for Big Idea. I went to Big Idea Mastermind Academy.com. It was available. I said, oh my God. I grabbed that. I went to Big Idea Mastermind World.com. It was available. I grabbed that. Thank you, Lord. And when you gave us a link, I joined. The next day I had my website up.
So you actually said on this webinar that we did on December 20th, right? And you hear about Big Idea Mastermind that's about to launch, and you didn't even have the link to get in yet. And right in the webinar, you actually go to GoDaddy and you get yourself a domain before you join.
I kind of went ahead.
So what made you do that? I mean, why? What was the reason for that?
It's something that, like I said, you earn the trust because what you were giving out, I was taking in, and it's something that you can feel. It's like a cup. If I ask you to fill it with sugar, you can, and we can see it. But if I ask you to fill it with love, my friend, you cannot fill it with love, but you can feel it. So it's an experience that that I experienced with you as far as trust. You earned my trust, and I was in before you gave the link.
So you get started December, so about 6 weeks ago, roughly, at the time I was filming this. Okay, what kind of did you get any results with Big Idea Mastermind? If so, you don't mind sharing.
I did. I got some awesome results from Big Idea. My wife and myself, as soon as we got, like I said, we got the website, right. So we started blogging. She does most of the blogging, and we started doing just free advertisement. We started doing something, right. We every day, and we started seeing results. I think in I don't know, a week or two. We've right now we're at $8,500 for Big Idea. It hasn't even launched. I have 25 members in my team from all over the world. I have 2 in Greece. I have 1 in Germany. I have 2. I have a couple that are 74-year-old in my team. They're in the 15K level.
And we didn't even open the doors at the time I was filming this right now. It didn't even launch it. Man, you're awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, man. So let me ask you this, Mark. Okay, so you get in with Big Idea Mastermind. You see the potential here, right? Let me ask you, what attracted you? I mean, why Big Idea? I mean, what really attracted you? I know you said that there was, you trusted me, but you didn't just get in just because. Or did you? Just because I told you about Big Idea Master, or was it something bigger than just me telling you about this?
Right.
Launching?
Well, Vic, like I said, me and my wife, we do ministry, so we're in the business of helping people. We're in the business of giving of ourselves. We don't get paid. Actually, for a good while, we were paying to go and give words of encouragement to others. Go tell them that I was on the bottom. So when you came up with Big Idea, Big Idea is not. I mean, you make money, but it's not about making money. It's about helping others. So it was just parallel to what we were doing in ministry, and we wanted to feed the ministry. So helping somebody and making money at the same time, my friend, and that you can't beat that.
So you resonated with what you wanted to do. And with what we're doing here with Big Idea Mastermind, so it just clicked.
Exactly.
Awesome. So, last question, Mark. Somebody watching this interview that we're shooting right now, and I know it's getting late, so we got to get going. Somebody in maybe similar situation like yourself, right? maybe they're watching us and they're deciding, is this for me? Can I do this thing? What would you tell that person?
I would tell them that if I can do it, Vic, anyone can do it, because I came in here not knowing anything about online marketing, anything at all. I came from a rough background in my life. I really hit the floor. Um, there's people out there that stay-at-home moms that are looking for something like this. There's a lot of stay-at-home moms. There's a lot of retired people that are looking for things like this. For whatever reason it is, they can do it if they just take that step of faith. Because up to this point, Vic, I learned the techniques that you show in high traffic, but I haven't really applied any of those techniques in Big Idea yet. So I'm excited, because when I start doing that, if I'm already at 8,500. Can you imagine when I crank that up?
Yeah, I mean, if you did $8,500 in 6 weeks, or is it 2?
That's in 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks
for Big Idea,
and without spending a dime on advertising. That's awesome, man. So imagine, what's your goal for your first year with Big Idea?
Well, when we spoke in Austin, you asked me the same question, and I said 20,000. Okay, you said in the next 30 to 60 days. You asked me what is your goal, and I said 20,000. I'm almost halfway there. So praise God.
In about a week. in about a week. Wow, that's awesome. What is that? So 20,000 is your 30-day goal or 60-day goal?
30 to 60 days, and then we want to go set another goal. I don't want to get to the point where I say, you know what, I've arrived.
Right.
I believe success is a journey. I can never say I'm there, I'm successful, because I'll stay stuck. I just want to keep on setting. But yes, we want to crank that up.
Now, Mark, a weird question for you, right? But so we're here masterminding for the last couple of days here in Miami, right? And so yesterday we talked about how to go from zero to $250,000. But again, it can be whatever that number is for you, right? We just said 250,000 because there's 4 things we talked about that if people apply, it doesn't matter what their background is, right? They can do it. Right, it's just when they know those 4 things and they apply them in the business, it's just deciding how much money they want to make, right? And they can go out and just basically grab it. What is your goal for your first year? Do you have a goal that you want to that you're shooting for with Big Idea Mastermind?
For the first year, Vic, I'm gonna go with a 250,000. I'm gonna go with that, and I believe it, and now I'm just gonna walk it. Okay, it's there. I just gotta walk it.
Yeah, go grab it. What is it gonna do for you?
First of all, it's gonna feed the ministry, like I said, and it's about helping others. I believe strongly that when we learn how to give, then only we can learn how to receive. Okay, so this is just parallel. I'll be able to buy a house for my wife, for good education for my kids, and just help others.
You can do it, brother.
Yes,
you can do it.
God bless you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you, for everything that you've done.
I appreciate you.
God bless you.